He is Alexander Downer, who's the former Australian Foreign Minister. And Australia, quite famously, managed to get this right. I appreciate the geography is different, but I think the sentiment needs to be the same. Alexander, thank you so much. Can I just ask, first and foremost, what do you reckon the response of the Australian public in various towns and cities would have been if their major hotels had been taken over by asylum seekers, people had lost their jobs as a result, and the local economy was being damaged, and dare I say it, the local safety was being impacted? Do you think the goodwill of the Australian people would have lasted that long?
Well, of course, as time went on, they would have become, it's hypothetical, but as time goes on, people become more annoyed and more inconvenient. But what it goes to is the essential job the government has to make sure that it's the government that decides who comes to the country and the circumstances in which they come, not people smugglers. You can't hand over your immigration policy to people smugglers. I mean, and of course, you know, these people all claim asylum on the basis of, well, you know, it's all worked through with lawyers. On what basis could you make a claim for asylum? So one of the claims is that these people pay £5,000 or whatever it is to Albanian gangs. They get to the UK and they say, well, if you send me back to Albania, the gangs will kill me. And so, you know, that's a way around the asylum system. So it goes to what we found in Australia. These people game the asylum system.
Exactly.
And so you've got to be very, very careful how you structure the laws and what you actually mean by a refugee. You have to be absolutely clear about that.
Well, there's another angle to this as well, which is that we are already seeing cases of rival Albanian gangs on the streets of Britain. So whether or not they face a grim end when they go back to Albania, there's every chance they might face a grim end whilst they're here. It is important